Okay, we're live. Welcome back to the channel. We're playing MLB Road to the Show 19. I'm not playing 20s, just specifically for the fact that it's the same game as 19, and the only real difference is just like chemistry. So I just hit a triple. I really think I could have had it inside the park homer. But we're going to do good base running.
Coming to the plate now, Adrian Pena.
And we're going to see if this guy can, if he can bring us in.
Soft liner to the right side. And he has delivered on 3-2 as he comes up big. It's a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Boy, D-Roll, that's a case right there. He hit it just like he thought.
Standing in, Julian Martin. And he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier.
2 RBI
Line
game.
toward right center. Rodriguez moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. At the plate, Julian Martin. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Julian Martin.
All right.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
What can
Swinging
we do?
a grounder fouled off to the left. The runner at third. Dietz on second. Guerrero is over at first with 1 away.
Oof.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Well, he had big aspirations
Not
behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
Liner toward right center.
More of a controlled swing.
And that's in there. Base
that
hit.
drops down.
1 run is scored. The relay throw, and he is in there.
And you know, this run might be the one that seals this thing for good. A 3-run deficit is tough enough to overcome, but a 5-run deficit feels like it might just be a little bit too much.
Let's get it, baby.
They don't have many outs left to work with.
In now, Adrian Pena. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
Staying pat.
Settling in now, Mariano Almanzar. He singled his last time up.
Mariano Almanzar.
Lifted in the air to center. Lincoln is over.
So last
He makes the
episode,
play, and that'll end the inning.
Skipper
So
gave us
2
the
runs
red light
on 2 hits. No
on stealing, even though I didn't even
digging in
attempt to
once
steal
again,
at all
Sammy
during
Sargent.
either of
He
those
comes
2
to the
series.
plate as the last chance for his side.
Whatever.
2 out.
Oh yeah,
Now a swing.
they also moved us to shortstop.
Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
Take game 1
This ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. Jacksonville rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Kevin Bracken takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year.
Let me know if I need to
Cruz
take
gets
off
a
this
4-out
on-air
save,
thing.
his first
That's
of the
what's
year.
distracting
So
now.
that's a wrap here tonight for Mark. For more, find us on Twitter at MShow.
2 for 5, 4 RBIs. Got a triple. We'll probably make it a
Future
triple
stars
A.
are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Lots of pink all around for this Mother's Day matchup between the Biloxi Shuckers and the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Prince on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has really struggled coming into this game, right? The league is hitting just under 300 against this guy, and that's something he really needs to improve on. And it'll be interesting to see if that trend continues in this start here.
So striding forward now, Julian Martin. And
There's
there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Not horrible. We'll see how long my Wi-Fi holds up.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oof.
Way late on the fastball for
I've
strike
seen it
one.
up there, too.
Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
There we go.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again.
That might be a swing right there.
They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of this season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
High chopper to third. Gonna be a tough play. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. 1 inning in the books here. The Jumbo Shrimp are out in front here, 1-0. Now at the plate, Lionel Thomas. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. The 1-1. There goes the runner. In there. Now the throw. In time.
He got him.
Just gets the tag down.
Time. This catcher freaking throws someone out.
Not every catcher can make that throw, so that was pretty special. Benito Santiago made throwing from his knees famous when he was playing, but it's a really tough one to pull off. That's a long throw without any legs underneath you, so hats off to him on that one.
So digging in now, Mark Branch. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Ground out to short. Martin
This should be very routine. Wow.
Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. Digging in, Julian Martin. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. This is line to left and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Ooh, I probably could have.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs.
I think I should take that one, coach.
Figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Throw over to the bag, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily.
Yeah, I totally should have went for 2.
Right side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Throw into third, but too late, and he's safe at third.
There we go. First to third real quick. Hopefully that makes up for not
Chad Wallach, and their runners at the corners now. Runner goes for second. Strike taken. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Nice.
Martin at third. Ra stands at second. No outs. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Dye on the move.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
So striding in, Julian Martin. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Martin.
First, what challenge do you think we should take? Let's see. Let's just try to drive in the run within the first 3 pitches. Yeah, back over 300.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch, and this is low. Ball 1.
All right, I got it.
5th inning, 2-1.
Give me something to work with these next 2 pitches.
Oh, up around the chin there. 2-0.
Probably going to fail this
Gotta find a way
challenge
to
at this
execute
point.
either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
This one's flared toward left center. And that's going to fall
little Ric
for a
Flair.
base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with two gone.
As the pitching coach heads out to
Failed
the
the
mound,
challenge,
I think this
but
is
hey,
probably just
we
a
still made
case
it
of
on, so
giving
I'll
your
take
guy
it.
a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
Striding into the box, Tom Ra. He singled his last time up. Here's the 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, look at the dive. Wow.
Ooh, he's safe.
Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning.
Oh,
we're back with more on a
not
Sunday
safe.
afternoon following this.
Alrighty then.
Now to the plate, Sammy Sargent, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
We got it. We got it.
Martin is under it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Leading off the inning, Henry Torrero, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this.
Set those feet.
They're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Stepping in, Julian Martin. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now.
Martin.
3-hit game. Can't complain. Can't complain.
From the belt, the pitch. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1.
This game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Swing and a hot shot toward third.
Oh, we're going.
And that is down for extra bases.
You better be running because we going.
Maybe 2. And the runner is in from second. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And not in time as the second run scores.
And I can't emphasize enough how huge that at-bat was. It's great to be leading by 1, but those 2 insurance runs are absolutely critical at this juncture of the game. Well done.
Could have gone 3. Probably so.
At the plate, Tom Ra, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
But I'll take the RBI.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors in a run. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Lionel Thomas, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the. Hard on the ground towards short. Martin. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
But for all this work, put the team on my back just for them to blow the lead. Unbelievable.
Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Julian Martin. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Now a swing and a fly
5-hit game for me.
And this should do it. He brings it in, and they have come back to even up this 4-game series at a game apiece as this one is over. A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. Biloxi came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Number 38 earns the victory.
Oh, y'all can see all that. Alright, cool. Alright.
Here now our final line score. First for the victorious Shuckers. 5 runs.
Am I not live
9
anymore?
hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base.
It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues with us. Rob Katimer, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00
That's a
in
very
his
nice
last
whip
3
you got
starts?
there.
Not a lot of base runners.
Be a darn
and that
shame if
usually
someone ruins
adds
it
up
for
to
you.
a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Batting 6. The shortstop.
Stepping up to the plate, Julian Martin. He'll be trying to duplicate his performance from yesterday when he finished with a 4-for-5 line at the plate. No balls and 1 strike.
Oof. Looking like Bart out there.
Here it comes on 0-2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Guerrero aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Time for a look at the defensive
Now
alignment.
we can get on that one.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Victor Jaquez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down look. But he does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. To be on the
Flip
attack
it.
early in the at-bat.
Relay to first in
Got it.
time, and just like that, this side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Julian Martin comes into this at-bat 0-for-1 in the ballgame.
Martin.
And now the second pitch is swung on and hit in the air to left.
Flare.
In there, a base hit.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages
flares
another
I
base
like.
hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Not the prettiest, but a well-placed ball.
Ready now, Adrian Pena. He reached on a single in his first try.
Adrian Pena.
Now a move over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in.
Let's see if we can still second. I don't know.
And there he goes towards second, and he pops him up.
Are you
Drifting toward
kidding
the
me?
left side of the infield.
Are
On
you
to first,
kidding
and
me?
they get the double play.
He would pop it up.
Stepping into the box, Babe Lincoln. He flew out in his last at-bat.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle. With no score, you'd think by now one of the be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the... At the plate, Nathan Rodriguez. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. He's on the ground is short. Could be 2. Oh, and he cleanly. Throw won't get him.
That was all bad.
Now at the plate, Julian Martin. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way.
Martin.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
There we go.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
So a big moment here, and standing in, Adrian Pena, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
I swear these guys
Standing
behind me.
in, Tom Ra. He got
They're
on
not
top
that
of
good.
one and was a ground-out victim last time. The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over.
Goodness
So no
gracious.
runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1. Digging in, Lewis McMullen.
The batter number 7, second baseman, Lewis.
The 3-2 pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And the run will score from second here. This is now a 3-0 game.
Can't wait till I move back to second base.
Digging in to try it again, Victor Jaquez.
Because third ain't it.
Here comes the 0-1.
Shortstop is not it for me.
Slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. There's one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn two, and it gets him out of the inning. Into the box, Julian Martin. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out.
Yeah,
and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Thomas is there, and he's got that all-important.
There it goes.
Road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
A 5-0 finish tonight. Biloxi rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Welcome to MLB The Show. Jim Camarada will be on the mound for Game 4. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
Let's see.
0-1 pitch on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle.
Are you
kidding
me?
And he can't come up with it. So that'll go into the book. So coming to the plate, Mark Branch, and he's really swinging a hot bat in the series, to say the least. 10 RBIs on 4 base hits. Hit to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So they nearly bat around here. Now at the plate, Dustin Dye. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. Round to short.
There you go.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Now at the plate, Julian Martin, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Here comes the first pitch, and it's fouled away. Dietz gets his lead at first, nobody out.
See what we can do. All right. Here we go.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Line toward the gap in left center.
The hit.
And that's in there. Base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
First and second here with nobody out.
I think the most I did was probably a 20-game, somewhere around there.
Line to the right side.
Oh,
that's in there. Base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Oh, God.
Stepping in, Chad Wallach. And he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right
Yeah.
now. It's been a rough go for him.
He needs something. Anything would do.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Lincoln has
Not
it,
that,
and
though.
I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And the throw comes in, and all three runners are forced to hold on with one away now.
All right,
Anyone
here's
else?
how the visitors are lining up today. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Batting eighth, the right fielder.
Now batting, Mariano Almanzar, swinging it well so far in this series. He's 3 for 9. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the runner from third scores as they try to work their way back into this one.
All right.
So here now is the
Something.
pitcher, Jim Camarada. He'll get to take his first cuts here. In the air out to left. Dye is there, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And even with 2 outs now, they decide to hold that runner at third. So stepping in, Giovanni Gall. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. This is hit on the ground to first. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over.
Wow, what a wasted opportunity.
Digging in, Nathan Rodriguez. He drew a walk his first time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
So only
Popped
get
him
one
up.
run out of that. Hate to see it.
Martin ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Digging in, the switch hitter, Julian Martin. And their runners at the corners now. First pitch on its way. And a ball 1-0.
This is absolutely a huge spot right here. They have to find a way to get something out of this half inning. I don't care if it's 1 run or 2 runs. You have to find a way to at least give yourself a little shot of confidence that you can get back into this one.
2-0 now. Now the 2-0 home. This is skied into short left center.
Oof, that was bad.
Dye has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he'll think better of trying to score as he
That was all bad.
trying to pick things up where he left off. Sammy Sargent. He's got a homer and a triple to this point in the game. Base hit into right center. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, with that base hit right there, D-Road, he's 1 double. He's
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nathan
See if we can turn
Rodriguez.
2 here.
And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that'll get by into center
Guess that's
field
a
for
no.
a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
This is getting ugly. Bowling shoe
Ready
ugly.
once again, Victor
That's still
Jaquez.
okay.
He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's
Not in
far
time.
too late as he steals second with ease.
really forcing the issue with that steal of second. They already had the guy on third, so now 2 runners in scoring position, and there aren't any force outs other than at first. Pretty good chance to drive in a pair right now.
Digging in and looking for more, Nathan Rodriguez. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Make it in.
Throw gets him at first as he threw him out from the seat of his pants, and the side is retired. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Ready for another shot now, Julian Martin. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
At this point, I just want it to end.
Now in the box, Nathan Rodriguez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit. No. Ready for another chance, Julian Martin. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off for right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
And he stretches out in left, but this is off his glove. The runner from second crosses the plate.
Hey, Dero, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag ambush. Here we go now.
Into the box now, Tom Ra. He flew out in his last at-bat.
I mean, I don't see a comeback happening, but let's at least make it look competitive.
He struck him out, and it could have been worse. The inning over with only a run coming across.
Well, this game had its moments, but
thank
it
God
got
it's
out of
over.
hand pretty quick. Always nice when you could coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
8-2 tonight's final. The Biloxi Shuckers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Richie Cornell notches his 3rd win of the year. Jim Camarada was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
Here now our final line score. First for the victorious Shuckers, 8 runs on 14 hits. 2 errors. They led 14 runners on base.
The Stars of tomorrow get their digging in now, Babe Lincoln. He will lead this one off today.
The center fielder, Babe Lincoln.
On the ground out to short.
All right, that should be easy. Here we go.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Stepping up now, Daryl Sumner. He went deep in the contest last night. First pitch of the at-bat. Strike called, now the throw down. Is not going to get him as he swipes second.
Say about this.
Into the box now, Julian Martin.
Catchers.
And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one.
And from the right side, let's see how we do.
He's set, here it comes. Here's a blooper out toward left center.
All
And
right,
that'll
let's
get
find some
down
grass.
for a base hit.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take
That's
a
a
deep breath. He
7
still has the
game
lead,
now.
although it probably doesn't feel like it. So he can't worry
Did he
about how
shoot?
he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
Stepping into the box, Adrian Pena, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he pops him up here on 0-2 as this is drifting toward the right side of the
Yeah,
infield.
sorry, 2 outs. Who
Sumner
cares?
has got it, and the side is retired. Striding in, Julian Martin. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. 2 out, nobody on.
That's actually a pretty good pitch.
Cue shot here out towards short. And this will be pulled in easily for the final out of the inning.
I don't like that one.
Coming to the plate now, Henry Torrero. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. The 1-1 home. Ground is short. This could be 2. Scooped up to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play
There
to
you
get him out
go.
of the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. Last half of the 5th coming up. Striding in once again, Julian Martin.
We're just going to advance to run.
First offering on its way. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now that's popped up. Sumner is under it. 2 gone. Leading off the inning, Julian Martin, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit to first. Sumner fields it cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Standing in, Julian Martin, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th.
Final out. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be able to help you on this one.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Swing and a liner. Lincoln is there.
Right to him.
Makes the catch, and the ball game is over. 5-3, the final score in this afternoon's game. The Shuckers get the win despite
in the leadoff spot. That's all I ask is, can we please get me in that leadoff position? No more, no less. That's all I want. Oh, cool.
A player new to his AA squad gets a tip from one of his coaches.
Which type of training? Awesome. But let's move me back to second base. How about that? How about that? Let's move me back to where I belong. No errors over the next 2 games. Okay, we could probably do that.
A fast-developing young player has gotten the attention of the higher-ups in management.
Okay, yeah.
Prospects may not realize how closely they are being watched, and by other organizations as well as their own.
Sounds like we're gonna get a call-up relatively soon. Again, we're still batting 6th. And we're the best player on the team. We're probably the fastest player on the team. And for some reason, we're still in the 6th spot. I had the perfect leadoff archetype. Batting 6. This is why we're losing. This is why we're bad. This is why we're bad.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Montgomery Biscuits and the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next.
So, let's see how this goes.
Steve Montalvo, the right-hander out of Puerto Rico, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good...
At the plate, Todd Deerdorf. First chance for him here in the top of the 1st with nobody on.
Deerdorf.
1-1, here it comes. Popped him up. Martin has a play, and that ends the inning. So not much happening here in the
Easy
top
peasy.
half of the first. In now, Julian Martin, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. He's set, and the pitch. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1.
This is where you step out, adjust the batting gloves, and take a deep breath. You have to slow the moment down. I know you want to be a hero, but that pitch right there, a great executed changeup, had this batter way out in front.
The 1-1 home. He's running. He swings and misses. Throw down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. Giovanni Gall is on deck. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. Geary recovers, but it's not in time, and he'll reach first despite going down on strikes. So good awareness that time, as that'll go as a strikeout, but he's aboard on the drop third strike. Striding forward now is the DH, Giovanni Gall, and they're runners at the corners now. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. A dive, but he's back.
Some pressure on this guy.
Runners off for second. Base hit into right center. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Hey, this team's been in a pretty bad funk, Dero. They've had a difficult time scoring and winning any game. So to strike early, that RBI single right there is awfully big.
Yeah, and hopefully the pitcher's able to breathe a sigh of relief, Dan, like you say all the time. Give me some early runs and let me relax and attack the zone.
I've always said, Dero, you score me 6 runs, I'm going to win a lot of games.
Batting ninth.
So striding forward now, Jeremy Moya, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Blue makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
We're tagging.
In to score, the runner from third.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Settling in now, Chang Ho Chen, 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Hey, we're still in the early. In this one, they're only down by a couple of runs, but it's for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
I knew.
Now at the plate, Tony Geary, 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Geary.
From the belt, the pitch. Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon.
So digging in now, Julian Martin. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Now the 1-0. Out into right center.
There
well
we go.
hit.
That's a hit. Oh. We gonna run for a bit.
Guerrero rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the throw in gets away from him. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. And it's in time, and he's out.
Ah.
Digging in once again, Julian Martin, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First offering on its way. This is line to left. This will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out.
Blue.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and that gets through for a one-out base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there.
Your attention, please.
Digging in, Julian Martin. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Really doesn't matter which side the plate of this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
0-1 count and the pitch. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. On he pops it up. Jew ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Greg Cash.
right now.
He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, he needs to clean it up. He's already got the hat trick. The boys are... If the golden sombrero is soon to follow. Gotta lock this AB in.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. 7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. The Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. The game's future stars are on display as minor league. Striding into the box, Daniel Baroa. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. He's set, and the 2. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
All right, got one.
So striding in, Daniel Baroa. 0 for 1 here in the early going. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. In there. Now the throw. It's there in plenty of time. He's out trying to steal third as they get the lead runner here. Stepping in, Julian Martin. He was 1 for 4 with a triple in the ball game last night. First offering on its way. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Good cut fastball in there, 1-1. Malaki features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. And there's ball 2 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
All even now, 2-2.
That was bad.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
That was all bad. See if we can square one up.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt
All right, I'll take the walk.
to swing.
He loses him on ball 4.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Now to the plate, Giovanni Gall. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Second baseman, Giovanni Gall.
The 3-1. A bouncer to the left side, reined in. There's one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it...
Wow.
At the plate, Chang-Ho Chen. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here?
Hopefully that triple is the kick he needed to get him out of this slump. Got to feel real hard and be able to run like that.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, all tied at 1-1.
All right, here we go.
Stepping up to the plate, Julian Martin. He drew a walk his first time up.
Julian Martin.
331 batting average. Eventually, I'm gonna have to get caught up.
First offering on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
Martin is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball. So here's the cleanup hitter, Todd Deerdorf. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just this.
Oh, but the feed is offline. Couldn't hit the shortstop covering the bag. Luckily for them, the left fielder retrieves this ball quickly.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what?
Stepping into the box, Vernon Escalona. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And he can't allow the same to happen in this situation. This is a...
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the run is in to score as they'll grab the lead here, 2-1.
I think this is when the wheels fall off.
Ready now, Julian Martin. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Loves hitting left-handed off a right-handed.
And late reactions, and they got him.
Are you serious, bro?
First pitch of the at-bat. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. Pretty much right in the glove that time.
Can we get a hit?
At the plate, Julian Martin. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Julian.
First delivery to him on the way. Line towards center field. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
At least we can finish with a hit.
And he needed extra innings to get it, but there's his first hit of the game, and that'll keep the hit streak alive and kicking.
D-Ro, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball, right? You go extra innings, that lineup turns over, and was able to get him one extra AB.
Yeah, and he'd be lying right now if he said he wasn't thinking about it. The boys hooked him up right there. Pitching staff extended the game a little bit. One more plate appearance, and he extends the hit streak.
Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And he'll dive back in safely. Possible winning run on first, one man away. And that misses, ball 4. So now the potential winning run moves into scoring position where a single could end this thing.
Let's walk this off.
Now batting.
So digging in with a chance to win it here, Tom Ra, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. Now a spin and another throw back to second. And he'll get back in safely.
Not doing anything dumb here. Come on. Let's go. Exactly. Let's take us home.
The 1-1 pitch. Now this is lined into right center. He comes through.
All right, let's go.
Now this will rattle up against the wall.
There we
And
go.
The winning run will score as
Walk
they walk
off.
off with a 3-2 victory.
Well, the way things unfolded, you kind of had a sense that this thing was going to end in dramatic fashion, and that's exactly what happened. A walk-off for the win? Wow.
That's how we're going to wrap things up here tonight. Thank you for tuning in for this past hour.
In a close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most, and this is the guy. He's our top player of the game.
It wasn't a huge offensive day for him. He only had one hit, but he definitely made it count. Put one out of here that ended up being a really